This is a quick update. In this episode today, we're going to talk about what USCIS has extended for us. It's a nice little gift. They've done this the past year for any deadlines or need, for example, responses that you need to provide back to USCIS. The default extension is an extra 60 days on top of what they've already offered to you. Friends, I want to share with you that we've started having live shows answering your questions with breaking news every week, Tuesday and Friday. As we continue to obtain new information from the Biden administration, we'll likely have more live shows more than 2 times a week. But for now, stay tuned for Tuesday and Friday. Friends, I know you're probably interested in more about what Biden's plan is for immigration, if you're included in the bill or not. It is still very early. They've been very light on the details, and I know that they're working in the background and they're not sharing the information to the public yet because the bipartisan group still has not worked out all the details. So we will definitely let you know as soon as possible. Now, back to the details of today's episode. Good morning, friends. Welcome to Green Card Guys TV. I'm your host, John Ting. Now, they have extended this. They started this back in March 2020, of course, when the pandemic started, and they've extended this. This will be the 3rd time they've extended it now until March 31st, 2021. So, for example, if you receive a request for evidence or any of these other notices that's listed in this news release on, let's say, March 1st, 2021, and the normal deadline is 30 days, you'll get an extra 60 days after that. So really in total, 90 days deadline. Now, of course, my practice tip for you is that you need to put a calendar reminder in your Google Calendar or whichever calendar you use at least every 30 days. So you remember when the deadline's coming up, okay? You don't want to, I recommend not taking advantage of the entire 90 days because things happen in life and we just might forget. So that's why in our law firm, we set 3 different internal deadlines before we mail it out. And we don't wait until the last day. We really encourage our clients to give us all the evidence early on, okay, once we get hired. Now I want to show you here the notice, the news release from USCIS. You'll see here that this is dated just a couple of days ago, January 28th, that they've extended this. This includes that 60 days extra, so 90 days total. That's request for evidence, continuations to request evidence, N14, and that's usually when you just had the interview and they say that they need more evidence. And then notice of intent to deny, notice of intent to revoke, notice of intent to rescind, notice of intent to terminate regional center, which is of course not as common for everyone, and motions to reopen an N400. Okay, so but if you're in a situation where you received a denial letter, denial notice, or denial decision, then you would need to file I-290B if that type of application allows for that. Okay, I-290B is a notice of appeal or to file a motion to reopen or reconsider. So that form and also the form N336, these 2 forms, these only allow 60 days total, not 90 days. So it says the form you can have the extension of up to 60 calendar days from the issuance of the decision that USC has made. So that's the only exception, these 2, 290B and 336, which is what people file when is a denial decision from an N400 application. So okay, so you have the luxury of using this if you received any of these type of documents, notices, for March 1st, 2020 until March 31st, 2021. So even if you get one of these notices on March 31st, you can still use this flexibility extension. And I always provide a copy of this press release to USCIS with your response, just in case for some reason the mail clerk, rejects it. Okay, so you can find this, and I'll provide a link to it in the description below. But this is also found at uscis.gov. You go to the news section. All right. The only other thing to share with you is that, that's about it. Okay, friends, I hope that was helpful. If you enjoyed the content, please smash the like button. Hey, and if you're new to our channel, please subscribe down below. We really appreciate if you're able to share our video and our content with your friends and colleagues. Until next time, please continue to mask up. Take care now.